Welcome.
Little thunder rolls.
And the thunder rolls. I can't sing though because Facebook will think it's me. They'll think it's the music.
You really live by that, huh?
I do. So it is Winesday, but it's very, very cold here.
Who sent us the link for the hot chocolate red wine?
We're
gonna do that. That was on the page.
We're having hot chocolate, but that's just because it's so stinking cold. It's so cold.
It's very chilly. I think it might be 45 out there.
It is.
I'm not even exaggerating.
It's very cold.
I think it's like I fell asleep on my. I was napping before we did.
Nice job. Hello, Sherry and Crystal and Jillian and Sherry and Anne and Sarah and Nicole. So it is very cold here.
We have to say thank you, right?
Oh yes, to Miss Page.
Miss Page.
So
no photos.
Okay. Well, we're rolling with it.
So we got these shirts.
Is it backwards? Are the words backwards?
I don't think so.
No, you're right.
They're right. So Duchess.
Only to himself?
Only to herself. Because we want to be Duchess.
I, of course, love this shirt, but I disagree completely. This is a Duchess to everyone.
Yeah, you're a Duchess to everyone. You got us on that one. So, hello, and welcome to Winesday, a.k.a. Hot Chocolate Winesday, because we're so cold here in Florida, we don't know what to do with ourselves.
It is really gross. I keep wearing three-piece suits. I know you're shocked. So I keep wearing...
He does wear three-piece suits.
I do. So I keep wearing these three-piece suits, and everywhere I go, everybody's like, "You're so dapper." I'm like, "No, it's not dapper. I'm freezing.
Yeah,
I'm trying to hold my core temperature."
Well, but let's be honest, okay? This is very cold for us. I understand that you guys keep telling us temperatures like negative or 12, and we don't really understand that.
No, I have no concept.
Because to us, this 45 is like.
It may as well be like Armageddon. Like it's
really
the
bad.
End of days outside.
But it's really bad for us. So, all right, because I see people in here. It was 20 today. Julia says, "Yeah, it's not good." Hello, Ken. Hello, Alyssa. Yeah, put the Baileys in it. We could. We have Baileys in the fridge. We could. So here's
Baileys in a shoe.
Baileys in a shoe. Creamy beige. Creamy beige. Never mind. Okay.
Never mind.
So we found a bunch of ridiculous nonsense on the internet to share with you guys.
Good stuff.
And we don't have pictures today, but that's okay because we can bring these to life for you.
We can.
Okay. I take it as a challenge.
We can.
Challenge accepted. Winesday. All right. Now this first one, I have to tell you. When people started sending this to me, I had not seen this before. I don't think you had seen this before, but the BM had seen this.
Oh, yeah, I had not seen this.
Your husband had seen this.
And I was confused. Just because of the anatomy, I was confused about what I was looking at. Okay, but go ahead.
But so, okay, you know I love, apparently, ugly sweaters. I just think they're nice sweaters.
You love a tasteful sweater.
But apparently, ugly Christmas sweaters are obviously all the rage most of the time. People love them. Mm-hmm. I myself think they're just really delightful sweaters, but the new trend that's going on right now are reindeer boob sweaters.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Now don't mishear me. I'm not talking about a reindeer's boob. I'm saying that a woman will cut a hole out of her sweater.
Wait, they don't purchase them that way? You have to make your own? You can't buy it? Oh, it's make your own. I didn't know that. I thought you purchased them.
Maybe you could.
So you destroy your own sweater.
So you take your sweater, you cut a hole in it for a breast. It's only one breast.
Only the one.
You then stick googly eyes and a Rudolph...
And a pom-pom.
Rudolph pom-pom on your nipple.
For red. Yeah.
Okay. And you sit with your breastises hanging out of your sweater.
Teresa, I know it's disturbing.
And a pom-pom for your nipple is now reindeer's nose.
And I just feel like if we're here and it's 45 here, where are you wearing this now?
Well, I'm hoping...
That you're not cutting glass.
I'm hoping...
And I don't understand.
I'm hoping you're not wearing it to your child's school function.
No.
That would probably be inappropriate.
Although if you're breastfeeding, it's like skips a step.
Well, then you can remove reindeer's nose and go to town. But I'm just saying, and here's the thing. They're your titty totties. You can do with them as you please. But I guarantee you that I will not, because people would be like, "Where's your reindeer breast?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's right here." And they'd be like, "But we don't see anything." It's like, "No, it's right here. This is it." And they're like, attached to your sternum? Where? I don't see it. Because it wouldn't work for me.
Joanne, it's a real thing.
But it's a real thing, and women are doing it, and they're drawing on their breasts so they look like reindeers. So there you go. Jill says not appropriate for the daycare where she works. Probably not, Jill. I would say it's probably not. So like your Christmas party, I don't know. Do you work at a bank? Maybe no. If you work at a strip club, yes. Yes, go ahead and feel free to wear reindeer's nose on your nipples. Okay? Paige just joined. Paige, we said thank you for our shirts. They're very cute. We're Duchessing it up here tonight. We're Duchessing it up. All right, so, okay, this next one's super weird. And I brought this story. Okay, so she's telling me this. You know, we don't even need images for this. No, we don't. You have to tell it as though you're her. There's this, and I've seen clips from this show before, but there's this show called This Morning, which is a segment on British TV. And some of you guys have probably seen. Is it like their Today Show? Yes, and it's actually, I've seen clips of this show before, and the two co-hosts are really funny together. So... they have a jovial weatherman. I don't know the weatherman. I only know the two that go together. But on this British daytime TV program called This Morning, a woman claims that she has given up men. Oh, I didn't know that. She has given up... I missed that part of the story. She has given up men... Was it because this was so good? Because she claims that she only dates ghosts. Okay, so she only dates. So of course they follow ghosts. Up. Of course they're like, "Ma'am, you're gonna have to explain." So they're like, "Please explain to us how do you date a ghost?" And she's like, "Well, I was There's lots of quiet time. I was with my fiance, and he was away on a long business trip, and I started to notice a presence in my room. And they said, "Okay, well, how did you know that the ghost was there?" And she's like, "Well, he would come up to the side of the bed and he would breathe on my neck." And the guy was like. And you weren't scared? You didn't call the police? You didn't think? And she was like, oh no, it was super sensual. And so I really enjoyed it. And so we played this game back and forth. Heavy ghost petting for a while. And then he goes, well, how did you take it to the next level? How did you let the ghost know that you were ready for the intracourse? Yeah. The ghostal course. Ghostal course. No, I'm not the husband. And she goes, well, I put on a very nice negligee. As you do. As one when you're does seducing a when ghost. You're seducing a ghost. She said, and I went into the guest room only because it's proper because she was because you had to step out. She was engaged, so you can't have sex with a ghost in the bed that you share with your fiance. That would be rude. And so she walked across the hall and laid in wait. And how long do you have to wait for a ghost? She said it took him a little bit. He was a little skittish. You had to warm up to it? Yeah. So he's a little skittish at first. So she said she waited about 45 minutes until his presence was... Look, they know what's coming. They're talking about it. His presence was within her. And so then the two of them, these hosts, are looking at each other, and they're like, ask another question. And so then the woman, was it a British lady? Yes. And so then the woman says, well, does one reach? She's a British lady, but she's from Florida. You know it. Does one reach climax? Oh, with a ghost. With a ghost. And she said, oh, why, yes, you do. And then the guy host goes, well, did he? And she goes, oh, I'm sure of it. So then she finishes this segment by saying she is forever off men, and she is looking forward in the future to a delightful family. She wants ghost babies. She's looking forward to a padded room. She wants ghost babies. So I think a ghost baby is a great idea, okay? Because you don't have to change diapers. You don't have to do drop off and pick up from school. They're ghost homeschooled, okay? Ghost homeschooled. It sounds like a great idea. All the pleasures of raising a child, none of the feces. Okay? No laundry. I don't know. Ghosts are nudists. I don't know. Ghosts are nudists. So it's a legit thing. The woman has sex with ghosts and is planning a ghost baby. Okay. We're going to leave it there. I'm just saying. We're going to leave that right there. She's got goals. Okay? She's got aspirations. Yeah. So on this next one, I was on Twitter. Because I like Twitter, and I was scrolling. This is cute. And I was scrolling, and all of a sudden I came across this tweet from Netflix. And I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there is a Netflix original called A Christmas Prince. And
it's pretty bad, right?
It's terrible. So if you think about a Hallmark movie and then you magnify it a bajillion %, it's this awful A Christmas Prince movie. And so the movie blurb is, a reporter goes undercover as a tutor to get the inside scoop on a Playboy prince. She gets tangled up in some royal intrigue and ends up falling in love.
I'm down. Let's watch it.
But will she be able to keep up her lies? Hashtag A Christmas Prince. And so this movie, is so awful. I saw the preview for it because I had to watch the trailer, right? And they're outside throwing snowballs, and she's like, and he's all princely and whatnot, but it's terrible. Some made-up country somewhere. And so here's the tweet.
No, this is what's hilarious about this is somehow Twitter has...
Twitter watches everything we're watching, BT dub.
Yeah, but this was Netflix. So
Netflix watches everything
knows
you watch.
What you watch,
everything.
Right? So Netflix writes this post that says, do you have it word for word?
Yes. It said... Apparently, 53 Netflix users have binge watched A Christmas Prince, the Netflix original,
for 18 days
in a row. So 53 accounts, 53 people have watched this movie 18 days in a row. So Netflix was like...
no, everyone liked this movie.
We have to watch it now.
Now we have to watch it.
We have to watch it now. So Netflix apparently came out and tweeted, 53 users binge watched A Christmas Prince for 18 days in a row. And then it was, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Netflix is asking this question. Who hurt you? Okay, because they even know that this is kind of maybe not a stellar movie. I don't know.
The audience is split half and half. Half the audience is like, terrible.
He's like, terrible.
And the other half is like, wasn't that bad?
Kathy was like, movies. 10 minutes in, it was done. So here's the thing. It's a love or hate, but even Netflix was like, who hurt you? 53 users, who hurt you?
There's nothing I want to watch.
Who hurt you?
What's the best movie ever? I don't want to watch Gone with the Wind 18 days straight.
No. Okay, this one really needed a picture, so that one's out.
Oh, they say if you fall asleep after watching a Christmas movie, they play that one. Which makes sense, because it's their Netflix
that makes
movie.
Sense. By theme. Yeah. All right, I get it. All right, so moving on. So Kylie Jenner, we know is
the little tycoon,
soon to be a mom, right?
She's got to pad that bank account.
She's
ready
working
for diapers.
She's working. But apparently, there's been some buzz, and I don't really like to follow the Kardashians or the Jenners too much.
No.
But I saw this, and it reminded me of the Tiffany's post that we did.
Oh, like the
Everyday Collection.
The Everyday Collection.
So
you too can have a gold-plated paperclip.
Silver plated
for
$1,000.
$1,000.
So Kylie Jenner announces in her latest launch for her cosmetic line that she has a luxury brush set. Now these are makeup brushes, like you put like eyeshadow on as one would, and the blush and the things, whatever it is that you put on your face, right?
Did you point to the right part of your face?
The blush.
Okay, good.
And so the luxury brush set is, I believe, a 16-piece set.
16 pieces?
16 pieces. But you too can have this luxury brush set for the mere price of $360.
Well, that sounds like a bargain.
Now, Kylie, I get you're going to have a baby. It is definitely but you know what? I think you're probably doing pretty well. You can't cut a break on this 16-piece brush set. I mean, what are the brushes made of? Do they have Kylie hair?
Yeah.
Do they have Kylie hair in them? Because I'm telling you now.
She's a Kardashian? Kylie
Jenner.
Kardashian. She's a Jenner. Kylie Jenner.
So here's the thing, though. She says if you don't want to buy all of them, it's cool. They're only $48 a piece.
Oh, no, ranging.
Oh, from $16 to $48 a piece. I'm sorry. So let me just say, no. No, do not do this. You can go right on down to CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, Target, any drug store, and you can pick up a brush, or come to my house. Sophia uses them. They're a little ganky and gross. I will sell you one.
Your daughter has as nice a makeup kit as you do.
Nicer.
Yeah, nicer.
I give her the goods, you know what I'm saying? But never would I ever spend that. But then again, I don't like to wear makeup, but that's not the point. The point is that's a racket, and even her fans were like, I don't want to spend that.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
I don't know. All right.
And how long can you even keep one brush before they're like...
I think you're supposed to clean them. Well, I've had my set for probably 13 years.
No, but I mean, at some point... At some point, you have to get new ones just so you don't, like, spread cootie and stuff.
No, I just spray my face with
all right, that's a thing.
All right.
Seal it.
And seal it. So next on the list, and this happened the other day. So
Meredith's like, I don't know why I always pink eye.
Yeah, I always have the image potato. So next on the list is I'm about anybody in the feed here who thinks that the man cold is a real thing. Raise your hand.
Suffered mightily.
Okay, the actual and here's the point of this story, right? So,
do I think men are wimpier when they're sick?
No, that's not the question.
I know.
Is man flu a real thing where men suffer a much larger degree when sick? Are they physically sicker when they get sick than women? That's the question.
No, I'm a man and I don't believe that that's true.
Okay, not to toot my own horn, but it was pretty cool this week. The Today Show played my man cold, a clip from my man cold. Well, after that clip, I had hundreds of men inundating my message box with "man flu is real, research proves men get sicker than women, blah, blah, blah." And they're like, take that. And they were calling me not so nice names.
Well, and the argument is something like...
I'll get to the argument.
Okay.
But here, let me just reiterate that it is one study by one Canadian.
A man. Presumably.
Yes. His name was Dr. something. And he claims Dr. Kyle Sue, a family medicine practitioner from Memorial University of Newfoundland, wrote in the British Medical Journal that there is scientific proof stating that because men have testosterone, it will weaken their immune system during a cold, causing them to be crippled by symptoms.
So we're sicker?
Crippled by symptoms.
So we're sicker.
And thus feel it at a much higher level.
Maybe I'm feeling it. I don't... No, I think... I don't know what I think. I'm treading on dangerous ice.
I think it's complete and utter BS is what I think, because I can tell you that I have suffered every time we get sick as a household. I can't just stop, because the kids still need stuff, and the house still needs stuff, and the dogs still need to be fed. And I can tell you that my husband shuts down, crawls onto the couch, and is telling me I physically can't do anything. I might die.
I'm a wimp.
You're a wimp. You're a big time wimp.
I fall onto
You're
myself.
a big time wimp.
I implode. Yeah. But I'm that way when I get a sunburn. I get a sunburn and I just lay and I'm like, oh,
well, then they continue to say, and some other researchers like, well, women just have a higher pain threshold because we're built to have children.
I think in general, my mother has a way better pain threshold than my father.
I just think it's ridiculous. I remember having a baby, going back to the hospital to get my tubes tied. Next day, coming out cooking Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, we got things to do, people.
Nobody's arguing that you're tough.
We got things to do.
We know at this table who the tougher broad is, and it's not me.
And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, and then these men are like, "See, proof," and I'm like, "This is your proof? You bring me Dr. Sue from Newfoundland? No, I object, Dr. Sue. I audibly object." Okay, so no, I'm going no BS. All right, let's see. Oh, this was cute. Tell them about this one.
Is this Stamos?
Yes.
So, Mr. John Stamos, 54 now. Mm-hmm. He
signed a deal. 54. Him and Kevin Bacon with the devil.
He looks fantastic. He's going to be a daddy. He is. And he's now engaged to
Caitlin
McHugh, who's delightfully adorable.
Very cute.
Just picture, an adorable... They're going to have beautiful babies, too.
Caitlin.
Yeah,
they're
kidding. Just adorable.
She's adorable.
They're adorable. But I had no idea he was 54.
I had no idea he wasn't a dad.
First of all, I didn't know he wasn't already married and had kids. But and not that everyone has to get married and have kids, but holy crap, he looks fantastic for 54.
But he's definitely qualified. He's played a father on TV, so that does it. Mm. Okay, in Full House and Fuller House now, he's played a dad of twins and now an adopted baby from Fuller House.
Well, he's
so he technically has 3 children.
He is a delight. He's one of the few 54 40-year-old. I don't know.
He's handsome.
He's handsome.
He's handsome.
He's just handsome.
He's held up well. I really love those yogurt commercials he used to do.
That's what I was just thinking of.
Yeah.
What was it, like Oikos? Yeah.
I was like,
Oikos, that was the best money you ever spent.
I'll have some yogurt.
That was the best
What else
money
do you got for me? What flavor
spent.
is John Stamos? Oh my, that's disgusting. All right, totally inappropriate. Point being,
how old is she? I don't know. But she also looks like she made a deal with the devil. They just look beautiful.
Pretty.
They're beautiful
very
people.
Very pretty. Oh, so let's see. We'll put criminal news at the end.
Yeah.
News goes at the end.
Well, this is quasi-criminal news, but we need to give you an update. Or no, we're going to update later?
No, we can talk about this now.
So everyone remembers the trauma in Colorado Springs. The Mad Pooper. Was a jogger.
Yes.
That stopped mid-jog and took a dump apparently more than once in the same person's yard.
When you gotta go. Well, it was always like mile 5.
It was like right there. You had to go. And I guess at one point, like, they confronted her and she was like, "You're pooping in my yard." And the one was like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
and
gotta go.
And then she was like, "But my kids are right here and can see you." And she's like, "I'm really sorry, I had to go."
And then you just shake that turd off and you go running on down.
So
when you gotta go, you gotta
on the lookout for the Mad Pooper. But apparently, what's that called where like a killer copies another killer? A copycat. So there is a copycat. There is a serial copycatter copycatting the Mad Pooper.
Yeah, so there is a Mad Pooper in Orchard Park, New York. I don't know if anybody here is close to Orchard Park, but police say that a woman came out into her yard on November 8th and found a pile of feces in a napkin, which she thought was rather odd, but didn't think, that much of it.
There's a big poo here.
There's a gang of feces.
I don't know why there's a gang of feces in my yard.
But then she said later on that the poopertrator continues to jog past her home.
Writing.
Yep, continues to jog past her home and has continued to poop in her yard. So Orchard Park put up a sign saying there's no pooping in our yard.
No pooping. And by the way, this house is protected with a security camera, and we will find you.
We will find you. We're going to take pictures of you. But then, I think this was in HuffPost. They posted later that they said that this has been a big year for public poopers.
No, there's lots of this happening. It was walk through.
So Sacramento, California.
People pooping in California. By the way, pray for the fires to stop.
Yes, please. So an Amazon delivery man in Sacramento squatted down, took a crap in front of...
What are you, like, dropping a pack? Well, he dropped a package, all right. He dropped a couple. But, I mean, I don't understand. What makes you think that's appropriate?
He literally just squatted down after delivering a package and crapped on somebody's front porch in Sacramento.
I would write a strongly worded letter.
Delivery guy.
Amazon.
Colorado Springs jogging pooper. UFC fighter Justin Kirsch apparently pooped himself during a match.
Justine.
Oh, Justine. There was also a male UFC fighter that crapped himself in the ring.
Have you ever watched a UFC fight? I think I'd poop myself just when the bell went.
In May, a man who was accused at shooting police was served a search warrant. He took the search warrant from the guy and pooped on it.
Yeah, that sounds like a Florida man.
Florida man.
So here's what I think of your warrant.
Who can poop on command? I don't think you could pay me enough money to poop on command.
I'm going to let you guys in on a bank secret. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you know one of the things they tell you if you're ever involved in an armed robbery and they try and take you from the bank? What you're supposed to do?
Scream.
Poop yourself.
Poop yourself.
They won't want to take you.
No, I wouldn't want to steal you if you were covered.
I wouldn't want to.
But how
if you're ever kidnapped, poop your pants.
Try it if you're ever attempting.
Poop your pants.
Yeah, I agree with that as good, solid, logical, a good idea. However, I don't know that I could physically in that moment, like, have I had my morning coffee? Is it 10:07, which is usually when I go? Because it's a once a day.
Hold on, kidnapper, I need to have this cup of coffee.
Well, I really need to be prepped. Like, I don't poop until 10:07 a.m. Okay, I need to have had my cup of coffee. I can't make myself go. And it's only once a day.
Look,
once a day.
I'm
just saying, I can't make myself poop. All right, so apparently there is a surgeon.
This is awful.
In Birmingham.
I don't know if he's in Birmingham, but that's where he admitted to this. So he's a British surgeon.
Okay.
And he has pled guilty in court to branding people's transplanted livers.
He's
putting his initials into
He's a transplantist.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. And this
he's a surgeon.
Oh,
he's a surgeon.
That's what I meant. So he's a surgeon, and after he transplants the liver into your body, he brands
I think either in the process. Here's my thing. Like, was there no other like person in the surgical room that was like, "What's he doing?"
Well,
why does he have that brand?
SB. Hold on. There we go. There you go. And so the liver of 2 people were found to have been branded by this man.
And here's the other thing I want to know: how'd they find that?
Second surgery.
And
so another doctor went in.
Why is this?
And they were
why
like,
is there
why is there an S and a B on this guy's liver? And then they looked at the report and they were like, the old doctor's name was Simon Bramhall, SB. It's kind of hard to argue that. And it's like, Simon, did you do this? No, it was the other guy. What other guy? These are your initials.
Then they found he did it to more than one person.
Yeah.
So there's 2 cases. I mean, who knows how many people he did it to.
There's more. He's a lie bagger. They were like, are there any more? And he's like, no. Yes. Well, here's the thing. How do you find out? He's literally got their livers wrapped up.
To find out.
But that's the thing. Their livers are wrapped up.
I don't know. This is upsetting to me. Have you ever watched the videos where they, like the plastic surgery videos or just the surgery videos in general? Well, not the gone wrong. Those are awful too.
Yeah.
But like, just like how they crack bodies open and stuff. It just looks so...
Yeah, I've been cracked open.
I know, I'm saying, but it looks like when I can't watch it. I can't do those videos.
I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it, but yes. Yeah. There's a team of people, Jessica says, that makes no sense.
Yeah, Jessica. So I'm like, there has to be, like, I know my sister has been in an OR. There's tons of people. It's not like one doctor by himself.
Yeah.
And are people ever, like, alone with the liver? Like, are you ever,
I don't know that you're ever, like, hanging out, like, what's up, liver?
Well, but I mean, like, what are you, like, surreptitiously, like, taking it out of the cooler? And, like, and by the way, what kind of coolers do they come in?
Lauren says, show me on the doll where the initials are. Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's like, Sherry's like, I wouldn't care. Go ahead, brand me.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you're getting a liver, it's a good day. The liver still
works. I just think it's like, that was your choice. And now you go to jail. Like, that was your choice.
Go to jail.
You could have, like, done something fun.
And hopefully pay the people you did it to lots of money.
Well, yeah, I'm sure there's going to be
it is very upsetting, Carol.
All right, so oh my gosh. So this story, apparently there's a YouTuber, a 22-year-old YouTuber who thought it would be a great idea to make a mold. It always starts off
with a YouTube video.
To make a mold out of wanted to mold his head to look like a microwave oven, which is stupid because I don't know why anybody would want to do this. But so they took this him and his friends, his genius buddies, filled the microwave with Quickcrete cement, like cement, legit cement.
Not like molding clay or whatever.
No, cement. This is where they get really smart. They put a plastic bag over the kid's head.
Well, you don't want to get concrete on your skin.
Well, no. So let's put this suffocation hazard over your head.
They have those pictures like, don't give these to toddlers.
Yeah, they cut some holes out. They then stuck his... They upside downed him.
So what were there, straws?
I guess. They upside downed him and then filled the whole
Why not just wear the microwave on your head?
Filled the whole... Because it was just going to be a mold. They were going to take it off. Well, what they didn't know about Quickcrete...
is it sets quickly.
Sets really quick.
Moron.
So he has a microwave cemented to his head. 5 firefighters had to come out, and for 90 minutes they had to they had to get the microwave off, crack it without killing him because his skull is inside of this, and save him.
Darwin
90
Award.
minutes.
Darwin Award.
Wolverhampton. The firehouse is called... The firehouse
is in Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton, wherever that is, okay? And so for 90 minutes, they had to get this jackass's head out of a microwave.
What a dummy!
Now, I figured that's probably a really good way to get some views. I think we should try it on a Winesday.
I would.
Let's Quickcrete my head into something.
Quickcrete not a live thing into a...
Well, nobody wants to watch that. It's about the views. All right, so, yeah.
Yes, Sherry, 101 Ways to Die.
Yeah,
terrible.
Just you're not thinking. Because if you were thinking, it'd be like, you know what doesn't belong on my head? A microwave. You know what else? Quickcrete.
Okay, wait, so we have 2 left. Do you want to do the criminal news?
You can do this one first, and then we'll end with the delightful criminal news.
We need to take a vote. Because we disagree.
Yeah.
We disagree.
You know what? I'll get
a roll to show them.
I'll get a roll.
Okay. So you go into your bathroom. The child, the rotten scoundrel that was there before you, used the potty, and they used the last of the TP, and you have to replace the roll. So you go and you get a new roll, and you're all prepared to like slide it onto the thing and put it in. Do you leave it like this, or do you leave it like, I don't know, what's the other way? Like
that
this,
way. Like that.
So I'm the wall.
There you go.
Is it behind?
Or in front.
So
we have to do like if it's in front. Heart if it's in behind. How do you put your toilet paper on? Pop quiz. Is it
This is super serious.
Or heart? Over or under?
And whoever needed this last piece was just they were in a rush.
You know it was my son.
He was bear clawing.
So let's see. We've got lots of...
Right, this way. Yes, that's like.
Like, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so good news.
All of you are wrong.
Everyone agrees with me.
All of you are wrong.
So...
Why is everybody... I'm not seeing a single heart!
When they filed the patent, when toilet paper
Hearts.
It was one person they were giving it to you.
Yeah.
It's pity hearts.
Oh.
So when they filed the patent for toilet paper, the pictures show it like this.
This way.
They show it like
However,
this.
the correct way is this way.
No, incorrect.
Because this is why I like this. Because when it's up against the wall like this, it's easier to pull out and pull and off.
No,
so
that's
I'm
not
a
true.
heart roller.
That's not a thing.
I roll like this.
That's not a thing. But Sherry likes it, and now they're just giving you hearts. Now that they know that Queen Bey likes it the wrong way.
It's not the wrong way. Get out of here. Look, they're all still saying like. All right, so the majority of you are wrong. It's fine. You can live your lives like that.
So when you come to Shay, that's inappropriate. All the toilet paper rolls will be like
It's always like that. That's how I put it on. I'm the only one in the house that puts it on.
Your poor children are going to be ruined. They're going to all know the wrong way now.
They don't put it on the roll. What the hell do they know? I'm the one who puts it on the roll, and then the dog steals
Aunt Pat says you're wrong.
Aunt Pat,
she called you
out.
Never. She called you right out.
Sherry goes, I was giving you pity hearts. Sherry! That's ridiculous. Thank you, Daniel and your wife. Welcome. They have 5 children. They said they just subscribed. They need some comic relief. TP isn't hard to pull off the roll, Meredith.
No, unless I already ruined where the kid did it. I fixed it. My OCD.
Well, my kids caught it.
How do you even get that result? It was like jagged. Maybe your dog did. The other thing is the dog eats the toilet paper.
All right.
Okay, so.
All right, criminal news.
Breaking criminal news.
I don't know where this is, but it's Mitchell.
Stalkin'?
Wherever Mitchell is. No,
that's
Mitchell
the person.
is the place.
Mitchell is the place.
Yeah.
So in a town near you.
Someplace, because of
Rose, I do fix them when I go into the bathroom.
Get out of here.
I do. I
Stop
swap them the right way.
So it says on Tuesday, a Mitchell officer responded to a report of a man stealing from Casey's gas station. When the officer located the suspect, identified as 27-year-old Jacob Stulkin, he appeared to be digging through his pockets and did not respond to the officer's command.
Never a good idea to ignore the cops.
Stulkin was then placed in handcuffs and searched for weapons, during which officers found several syringes. Stulkin denied stealing from the gas station and claimed, I'm not on drugs, the syringes are for my diabetes.
I got the beaties real bad.
However, officers did find methamphetamine and other drugs.
I'm methamphetamine intolerant.
Not insulin. They didn't find insulin.
No insulin.
So they then take him to the jail and they run some blood tests on him and do some other things. And they tell him to take everything off because they're going to do a strip search. So after claiming this entire time that he hadn't stolen anything, they strip him down. As they're doing the strip search, they find a stolen can of dip underneath the gentleman's testicles. So he had stolen a can of dip hidden it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Mr. Stulkin.
Chestnuts.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Mr. Stulkin has probably been to jail before. So I would think that he would have known that the strip search would be part of the intake.
When the officer went to take said chewing tobacco from his testicles, Skulk and then urinated on him. It just got worse.
I forgot about that part of the story.
It just got worse.
I forgot about that
part
of the story.
So they took it from him.
Is that like aggravated assault?
I think so.
It's like now you're more in trouble.
It ups the charges because it's definitely a bodily fluid.
And then you have like some meth heads pee all over you.
I just gotta say though,
drugs are bad.
Good on you for trying to hide that dip. Bad spot.
Good on you.
No, I'm just kidding.
Not good on you. Mr. Stolken, don't go to jail.
That was wrong, and you should probably get your diabetes checked out because I don't think meth works for that. You actually need insulin if you're diabetic, not methamphetamines.
No.
However, he was definitely a liar. He did steal, and he's going to jail.
It's like those memes, though, where they're like meth just one time, and it's like Kermit the Frog and then one of the scary like Fraggle Rock characters.
My favorite line of Pitch Perfect is where he says to her, "Do you want to kiss me?" And she says something like, I kind of do, but it's something about trying meth. But she's like,
but I've also thought about trying meth.
But it's like, you know, you really shouldn't, you know, like, you shouldn't do that, you know, but she like compares it. I'm butchering the worst
story ever.
I'm butchering the line.
IMDb is texting right now. No, they want Meredith to do movie recap.
Shut up.
So there was a girl in a place, I think someone sang.
The girl from Pitch Perfect.
Rebel Wilson. I know who you're talking about, but you're the worst storyteller.
And they're talking about having good ideas or whatever, and then she's like, but I kind of wanted to try meth and thought, no, I probably shouldn't. Like, it was, come on, guys. Come on. This is good. You know what this would. Yeah, I need my own news channel. Yeah, and delivering more grade A news to you guys here at That's Inappropriate, where all of our stories are obviously fact-checked triple, quadruple times.
Well,
never do we fact-check.
Twice. Once by one of us and then once by the other.
And Pitch Perfect is a movie. What was the line? I bet you we could find it.
I'm sure we could.
I bet we could find it.
But that's not the no. I love that you're like, let me tell you a story, but I don't remember the parts, the middle, or the beginning.
No, I told the story. So she was there, and she thought about kissing the guy, and the guy was like, do you want to kiss? And she's like, I kind of want to do meth, but it's not like a good idea.
There's some meth quote.
There's a meth quote. Look.
Right, look, guys, the moral of the story.
See, Nicole's like, yes she's talking
Nicole,
about
I remember it too, but I don't remember the quote.
I don't remember the
quote. So it was a horrible story.
Everybody's like, I know the scene. I know. They're all like, you have time, you have plenty of time. Go find. I have no way to find it.
The moral of the story is, don't do meth. Don't do meth, and don't do mean things to prison guards. It's not their fault that you got
ever
arrested.
Pee on someone. Why would you do that?
Also, is it a good idea to urinate on the guy that's going to be watching you in a jail cell?
Well, I'm thinking,
well, whatever. The people that are responsible for your confinement. Do you really want to defecate or pee on the people that are responsible for your confinement?
I don't know. You're in prison. All right. That's exactly how I explain movies, Jessica said.
Meredith is the worst movie
I am the
explainer.
Worst. We've been talking about how I should do a video explaining my favorite movies.
I want you to do a video where you explain your favorite movies, and it's basically you just going, oh my god, I love that one with the actor, and like mix two actor names together.
That's okay. So before we go, this is the last thing I'll say. So I remember that story we did about Stranger Things, and we both said we had never seen it, but I've
seen a couple episodes now.
They did the spoilers at the jail or whatever. Yep. I thought to myself, I need to try Stranger Things because everybody's been talking about it. The business manager and I started watching at 8 o'clock the other night. We stayed up till 3 a.m., binged the entire first season. I fell in love.
How many episodes are there?
A lot. 3 a.m. We were up until 3 a.m.
What are they, an hour long?
An hour.
You're out of control.
And we couldn't help ourselves.
What are you, rowdy teens?
We couldn't help ourselves, and we did, and we binged it, and the show is so good. And I didn't think, because I'm not like a sci-fi person, loved it. So if you've not tried Stranger Things,
maybe I need to go back.
You should. Point of this story was when we read the first credits for the thing, Dave was like, "Oh, Winona Ryder is in this,"
and I said,
"Yeah." Episode 7, he goes, "Oh, is that Winona Ryder?" 7 episodes. He didn't realize the mom was Winona Ryder.
Well, I only saw the first 2 or 3 episodes, but she's very disheveled.
Yes,
she's very
you should
frantic.
know. You should know.
I knew it was her.
So Dave was like, that's Winona Ryder? And I was like, oh my God, how did you not know that? And he was like, I don't know who she is. And I'm like, you said, oh, Winona Ryder's in this. And then 7 episodes later, you're like, oh. So I was like, yeah, so you think I'm bad. No, Alicia,
I'm glad you caught the last
here's the other
few minutes.
thing. You will get hooked on Stranger Things, but here is the bummer. I'm just starting season 2. Season 3 doesn't come out till 2019.
Ooh, why so long?
A year. We have to wait a year. I guess they have to make it. I don't know. Very upsetting. Very upsetting. Because I'm going to binge this in like 2 days. Then I'll be
You're
out.
out of control.
I'll be out. I'll be out of shows. What am I going to watch?
I have a whole season of Orange is the New Black. I haven't seen the last one of those
I haven't seen the last season either. All right.
Okay, sorry. Now that you're all updated on what we're watching.
Just finished season 1, starting the second after Winesday. Lauren, go. Get it. Get it. Binge all night.
That could be a whole. You could do a whole series of like those recap things, like The Talking Dead or whatever, where they do the recap after the episode.
Yeah.
Last mom that said her keyboard was about to meet her face because she binged last night.
Oh yeah. Do you remember who it was? We were in there reading comments in Hot Mess, and one of the moms was like, after hearing you talk about it on YouTube, I stayed up all night last night. Now I'm at work, and I keep falling asleep and smashing my face into the keyboard. Yeah. Yeah, it is, Noelle, it is strange to have to wait that long. That was a good play on words. Yeah. All right, watch The Ranch. I'll put it on the list. All right, guys, we will see you all Friday morning for Bulletproof, Filter Friday, fire away. That's the jingle, by the way. At Facebook, that was me singing. Don't take this down. All right, I will see you guys soon. Have a great night.
The DM's right over there.
He's eating chips. Without salsa. Blasphemy. I don't know if I'll be allowed to sleep in the bed tonight. I didn't bring home salsa. Oh no, my husband just said he has a sore throat.
Man, cold.
You had a flu shot yesterday. What does that mean?
Okay, we're gonna let you go. Have a lovely evening. Goodbye.
I swear to you, if he has man cold.
I don't know how to turn it off from here.
I don't either.
The DM's not here.
Bulletproof, fire away.